Barely 2 days old, but the stage is already being set for one of the biggest and most complex bills in recent years. And it involves Idaho's most precious commodity, our children. CBS 2's Scott Logan is live at the State House with what's in the works for our public schools.
Idaho is one of just 7 states that uses what's known as an attendance-based formula for public school funding, and many state lawmakers and educators say it's about time that Idaho comes up with a more flexible system that can catch up with the new ways students are learning these days. Listen carefully, and you can almost hear the groan of lawmakers as they grapple with the new public school funding formula.
It will be a big bill. It will be a heavy lift. It will come before the House and Senate Education Committees.
Representative Wendy Horman served as co-chair of an interim committee that for the past several years has been looking at new ways to fund public education.
Our current funding formula was established in 1994. Really before the internet was around much, before charter schools, before online learning environments. And over the years we've tried to adapt it for these modern learning environments, and it's just at the point where it's kind of cracking under its own weight.
The interim committee has a video it uses to help people understand the dynamic.
Under current law, Idaho's funding formula is a complicated web of 35 different state line items, each of which comes with its own set of rules, regulations, and mandates.
The interim committee is advocating a streamlined, student-centered funding formula.
Under this model, every district receives a base amount of funding per student. The more students a district educates, the more money the district receives. Additional funding is provided for certain types of students. For example, English language learners, low-income students, students who require special education services, and gifted and talented students receive additional funds.
House Speaker Scott Bedke says the proposed formula allows more local control and flexibility.
Some of the benefits of that are, lets the money in a more nimble way follow the student through this, through the way they're educated now.
Speaker Bedke says some districts will get less money than before, and that worries some people, but the speaker says that there are hold harmless provisions and that this is all going to be part of the discussion that will be taking place this session. Live at the State House, Scott Logan, CBS 2 News.